I'm feeling good.
Hello everyone, how are you guys doing today? So as many of you are probably aware by now, on August 1st, right, there's going to be a supposed nationwide boycott against African-owned businesses, and the people that are going to be doing the boycotting are so-called Black Americans. And I'm not black, okay? I am not black, but I'm still going to go ahead and say this. This is really disgusting, and this is also nauseating to me, because it just shows you the significant and notable amount of self-hate that so-called Black Americans, or what they call themselves to be FBA or ADOS, it shows the significant amount of self-hate that they have against their African brothers and sisters on the continent of Africa, and how much they are trying to delineate themselves from their African ancestry. Now, I don't know the true origins of where this self-hate and delineation is coming from.
African.
Is that not black?
No.
Oh.
It's a big difference. You know what I'm saying? I came in a plane, they came in chains. Yeah, I'm passenger in their cargo. Why are you laughing? Oh, that's racist. That's racist. That's racist.
No!
That's racist. You're a racist. Oh, that's a
I hate the end of story.
So before this any come together, there's a lot of hatred, disdain, and jealousy that needs to be removed. A lot of dead weeds. This is a 59-year-old nurse that's about to say what you're about to say.
Africans and African Americans, we've never gotten along. Not today, not yesterday, not 20 years ago, not 100 years. We've never gotten along. We don't get along. All I'm saying is that stay in your lane and I stay in my own lane. I don't have any interest or desire to have that kind of relationship that I know will never be. There is no need for me to pretend to like you. You don't like me, and I with my full chest, I don't like you either. So this one that we're supposed to come together, don't ask me to come and join you to march down the street for whatever cause it is you're marching. I'm not coming to march anywhere with you. So all I'm saying is that, why are we here asking each other to get along, thinking that, we think African sisters were better than, I think I'm African, I'm better than African American. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't have any African American friend. I don't need to be friends with any African American. There's nothing friendship with them that I find interesting. Through in university, I don't have any ounce of interest in developing any type of relationship with any of my African American sisters.
Some really traumatic
I don't have any interest. Zero. If I see you coming down the road like this, I turn around and go the other way. I don't have any interest whatsoever to have a relationship with you. I hate them. I hate them. End of story. Very strong solution. I hate them, period. Saying I beat my full chest to say I take ownership of how I feel. You don't have to expose me. I'll tell you how I feel. You don't have to second guess me and say, oh, these people are this thing, that thing, and I'm going to expose them. You're not exposing anything. Me, I'll tell you how I feel. And I'm telling you how
for those of us who are on social media a lot, we probably have an idea with where all this is probably coming from, okay? Because you have individuals on social media like 𝒲𝒶𝓎-𝒯ℛ𝒰, who coined such terminologies, right? And when I first watched 𝒲𝒶𝓎-𝒯ℛ𝒰 several years ago, I thought he was a Pan-African, and I thought he was for black people all over the world and for Africa. Well, apparently right now he isn't, and there are many other popular individuals on YouTube that I used to follow for a long time that I used to think the same thing, and apparently they're on this indigenous Black American movement, okay? They're in this movement where they are just trying to divide diasporic Africans from each other, and this is just so fucking sad and pitiful on so many levels. Because Black Americans, okay, I don't know if Jamaicans do this, I don't know if Bahamians do this, I don't know if Dominican Republicans do this, Puerto Ricans, Haitians, but Black Americans here in the States, okay, have serious issues of self-hate. Okay, you don't see the Asians doing this kind of things to each other. You don't see the Arabs doing these kinds of things to each other. You don't see the East Indians doing these things to each other. And you don't see white people doing this to each other as well. Okay, it's only Black Americans, okay, that try to delineate themselves from their ancestry and are in this, they're in this delusional belief, okay, that they are the indigenous inhabitants of America when they are not, okay? And apparently a lot of y'all don't know history, because if you're very smart and clever and knowledgeable like that, you would know that the first inhabitants of America were Black people who came from Africa. Okay, if you look at the Olmec civilization, the Olmecs came from Africa. The ancient Aztecs, the ancient Tahitians. I don't know how to pronounce many of these Latin American names, but you get the idea. All of them came from Africa. The original indigenous Native Americans, okay, they all came from Africa. And the reason why the so-called Native Americans today, as well as the so-called Latinos, Hispanics, Mexicans, and Mestizos, the reason why they look the way that they do today, okay, is because of, you know, centuries and generations of inbreeding and, you know, interracial marriage and procreation with the Mongoloids, okay, that came from Asia, crossed the Bering Strait into North and South America, okay, they interbred with the indigenous Black populations there. So now you have these mixed races, okay, you have this mixed race of you know, the Native Americans and so-called mestizos, Hispanics, Mexicans, Latin Americans that they look like today, mixed with European blood because of, you know, slavery and colonization by the Europeans, particularly the Spaniards, centuries later. Okay, so I hate to break it to you, Black Americans who y'all claim are the indigenous inhabitants of this land. Sorry, you are not from that lineage, okay? They are unfortunately long extinct, okay? The ancient indigenous Black inhabitants of the Americas are unfortunately long extinct because of, like I said, inbreeding with you know, Asians and Europeans, okay? And, you know, many so-called Native American tribes were also wiped out when the Europeans colonized America. So I hate to break it to you, you are not a part of that lineage, okay? You are African descendants of African slaves who were brought to America against their own will, okay, to help build this goddamn country that just needs to really continue burning to pieces, okay, because it's no good, it has no good foundations. That is where your lineage comes from, okay? That is where your ancestry comes from, okay? Whether you want to believe this or not, okay? And if Black people all over the world, okay, not just in America, but also in Africa, Australia, South America, and Europe, Asia, if Black people all over the world are to be really and truly liberated, okay, y'all have to stop this beef with each other. Y'all have to stop this self-hate and really come together as a people, okay? Because everybody's against you. Everybody's against Black people all over the world, no matter what part of the world you come from, no matter what part of the world you're born in, okay? Black Americans, why don't you boycott all these Asian businesses that have done you no good but exploit off of you and take your money. No, you're not going to do that. You're going to boycott African businesses when you should very much be patronizing them, okay, and treating them as your own, as black people, okay? You're not going to do that. You're not going to boycott all these Asian, Arab, Indian businesses in your communities exploiting off of you, but you're going to boycott your very own blood. You're going to boycott your very own family, your very own lineage. I just don't understand, okay? Now, for those of you that want to continue believing whatever the fuck you want to believe, go ahead and end up getting destroyed for the lack of knowledge, okay? But I'm going to continue to say, as well as many other people, if you all are to be really and truly liberated, okay, no matter what part of the world you're from, you need to come together. Black people all over the world need to come together as black people and unite, okay, that against all these forces that's been oppressing y'all. That's the only way, and that is the only time y'all will really and truly be liberated and free, okay, and decolonized, okay? Now, I'm going to say this again, I am not black, okay, and I know I'm gonna get a lot of scrutiny and hate in the comment sections with people telling me that I am not black, so I am not in the place to talk about black issues. But I'm still going to come over here and give y'all my spiel and, you know, give y'all my opinions and everything that I've been noticing around the world, okay, because this is just rubbish that needs to stop, okay? And I really and truly would like to see Africans globally, okay, globally, not just on the continent, globally. I would really and truly love to see y'all united and really and truly completely liberated, okay? So with that said, I hope that y'all have a nice day and peace.